Alright, so I'm going to be making ceviche for my Spanish class. I have some tomatoes here. However, these I'm probably going to use because these are more like, chunky. So I have smaller tomatoes that I just picked from my garden and they look a whole lot better. So yeah, I'm going to be using these as the first, for the marinade. So yeah, I'm going to start picking the tomato thingies and then cutting them.
Playing basketball tonight. I need a one. I think it's the Wednesday. I need a one for 5 round.
my tomatoes have been properly cleaned, and so I'm going to actually get out the fish now. Alright, look at this nice piece. Oh, it's stuck to the. Okay. Look at this nice piece of tilapia. It's very frozen right now, so I'll probably need to thaw it somehow. I'm probably just gonna put some salt on it because that kind of speeds up the melting process, and then I'll let the thermodynamics do the rest. This is probably not the original ceviche way, but I kind of need to do this a little bit fast. So yeah, this is what it is, I guess. It'll also prevent it from sticking to my the cutting board. So yeah, that would be really nice. Okay, on second thought, I'm actually just gonna rinse this in warm water. I should probably just do that instead. So I realized I don't really talk very loud, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit louder here. Anyways, while that's thawing out, I'm going to cut these tomatoes. I probably should use, I'm gonna drain this first actually. Alright, here are my beautiful tomatoes. Yeah. I hope I didn't show my face when I leaned over. If you're in my Spanish class, the reason I don't want my face to be shown is because this is my YouTube channel and pretty much everyone can see it, so. Alright. I don't want to do this with a knife. I'm really contemplating just using my hands and crushing them, but that would probably look disgusting to most of you, so I'll not do that. Instead, I got a spoon. In case you don't know, the reason why I'm doing this is because ceviche requires some sort of marinade. Oh my goodness, and that marinade has to be pretty acidic. Tomatoes happen to be pretty acidic. I've also got limes and lemons, so those will be very, very helpful as well. Even though the acid will break down the fish and make it look like it's cooked, it's really not. And the acid will probably kill like one strand of bacteria, but you'll still probably get like salmonella, whatever else is in there. And then also the parasites, I believe, do survive the acid process. So that would be very unfortunate for me if I ate it raw. However, the fish has been frozen, likely at a very cold temperature, which means that's going to kill most of the bacteria and viruses and parasites, I would hope. But if it doesn't, then woe is me, because I'm going to try this later, probably. Alright, so my tomatoes are now properly pulverized. I could probably have done it better by hand, but once again, not trying to disgust any of you. I'm going to add the limes and the lemons now. Look at this funny little lime. It's got 3 labels, and then this lemon has 1. Not all fruits were born equal, I guess. So I'm just gonna take the labels off and cut them. and then squeeze them. Yeah. I'll probably put the flesh into there too, because I don't really know how to make ceviche. It probably wouldn't hurt anything. Oh my goodness. I can still eat this. I'll clean that up later. So it occurred to me that I should probably wash these. This disgusting looking lemon. Like, look at these things. It doesn't look that bad, but eh. Alright. So I'll just reach over my tomato bowl and cut these, I guess. Wow. It really is what's on the inside that matters, huh? And it looks terrible on the inside too. Look at how little flesh there is. Oh well, I have more lemons. Actually, I need to get a taste of this. Oh my goodness. Maybe this does kill bacteria. I couldn't imagine living in this. Okay, so I don't really have a technique for squeezing, so I'm just gonna squeeze it, you know? I'm really hoping no seeds are coming out, but likely there are some. Oh, I've got lemon juice on my hands. Oh well, my hands are washed. Okay, I'm gonna cut this lemon up more and hopefully not put blood into my ceviche. Oh, I just felt the knife blade brush my finger. It doesn't hurt though, so that's a good sign. I feel like I'm being too quiet again. So I'll speak up louder again. And this is a very uneven slice of lemon, so I'll probably have some trouble with this one. Yeah, I'm not recording my face. I'm pretty sure it's not that bad for me to stick my fingers in there, right? I mean, it was a ring. All right, next. Oh, there's lemon juice all over my hands. 我把它关上了。对。Alright, I likely cut that part of the video out too. My mom was checking on if you can, I'm not sure if you can see it. It doesn't matter. There's a pressure cooker back there, and she was checking on it because while I'm screwing around in the kitchen, she's actually trying to make dinner. But she is graciously staying out of the frame most of the time. So most of this probably shouldn't be cut out. Alright, I think I've got as much juice as I can out of this. I might scoop the flesh. You know what? No, I'm not scooping the flesh. That would take too long. Alright, look at this beautiful looking lime. It won't look so beautiful once I'm done with it. Ah, there's juice everywhere. I need a better method of squeezing, but I can't do anything more than just this. Once again, I hope my face is not showing in the frame, but if it is, I'll just blur it or something. Look at what it turned into now. Huh. Alright, this will probably give me a lot more juice than the lime. The lime? Wait, no, the other, you know what I mean. So, here we go. Alright, I sense more juice in there. Look at that, with just my hands I can do it. This one's pretty juicy. Actually, it's not. The lemon is. Alright, after one lemon and lime, I think this is probably sour enough. Or just probably enough in general, because I'm not using that much fish. I mean, like, this is like, yeah, this would get absolutely destroyed in all this. However, I am going to taste it, but first I'm gonna adjust the phone. There, all right, it should be closer now. I want to see if I want to see if this tastes sour enough. Oh, not enough. Likely not enough. You know, they actually had lime juice and lemon juice at the grocery store right next to the lemons and limes, but I just want to do everything the hard way. And also, I'm trying to make this as homemade as possible, in case you couldn't tell with the, you know, the garden pig tomatoes. Alright, I'm going to try a little bit of an experiment with this one. I'm going to squeeze, what? No, I'm going to squeeze this a little bit. But however, it's more lime than, it's more of the lime than the other half. The other half looks like this. So maybe this will be a challenge. I did not get very much juice out of that. However, the lime is now more flexible, and so probably more likely to succumb to my spoon. Alright, I've got my beautiful combination of lemons, limes, and tomatoes. I think I might have used too many tomatoes in this because the lemons and limes didn't really have an effect in the last try of this. I'm gonna throw this little seed away. Time for a taste test. Oh! Okay, alright, I think that's about good. Oh my goodness. I might die if I add one more lemon and lime. But speaking of dying, ceviche does require another ingredient, usually. And those are peppers. I actually got these from my workplace. They are, they were like growing it there or something. I know the orange ones and green ones are actually not spicy, but I have not tried these yet, so wish me luck. That was way too spicy. It tastes like a bell pepper. Alright, this one actually smelled spicy. So I hope this one is going to be the one that I want. It also tastes like a bell pepper. This one is probably, you probably need to cook it, huh? Well, I do have a backup plan. I didn't think I would need or want to use this. habanero, or is it pronounced habanero in Spanish? Yeah, this is like 10 times spicier than a jalapeno, so kind of, oh, whatever. Alright, after washing it not so thoroughly, I'm gonna take off a tiny chunk of this and then taste it before I put it into my ceviche. Bro, it still tastes like nothing. Maybe I need to like denature the protein or something, like just throw it in here. Because like when they pickle jalapenos, it tastes pretty spicy, but then when they don't, it's like boring, you know? But this is a habanero, or at least Dylan says so. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Yep. That is a habanero for sure. It's not super spicy yet, but it is definitely hanging on to my tongue. If I denature these proteins more, which that's what the acid does, it denatures the proteins, I'm guessing I will be in for a world of pain if I add this whole thing, which is why I'm gonna taste it first. But while that's, oh wait, actually, I took a bite out of this one. All right, here's the one that smelled spicy. Let's give it another try once it gets pseudo cooked by the acid. Oh my goodness, no. I think it's fine. I'll probably put this in a safer, how do I? I'll just put it on the cutting board. All right, moving this stuff out of the way. We finally got, okay, I'm gonna taste this habanero again. All right, I'm kind of scared. But there is no core of the habanero in this one, so. Oh. Needs more denaturing. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up the fish now. Look at that fish, it's nice and springy. Pretty sure this doesn't have any bacteria on it. It shouldn't, at least, since it's been frozen very deeply. But I'm gonna salt it because I don't like my fish sashimi style. Okay, if you're wondering why hang on, wait a minute. Okay, there's salt. If you're wondering why I go behind my phone, which is my recording device of choice, so often, it's because I'm worried that the video will cut off once it goes for too long. So yeah, that explains that. Also, those bubbling noises in the beginning of the video, those were from the pressure cooker that I probably mentioned in a part I didn't cut out. Okay, I'm gonna try this piece because, well, it's gonna be raw if it's in here anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna dip it in here and then, well, I hope I don't get food poisoning. Here goes nothing. Tastes like fish. Raw fish. That actually does not taste very good, but pretty sure raw fish is not supposed to taste very good. I'm gonna wash this more. Because even though it was frozen, meaning all the parasites and stuff are killed, I'm still kind of worried that, like, you know, there could be something in here. All right, the habanero has probably properly been cooked, and so now its full spice value should be out. So here I go. Oh. Oh my goodness. I swallowed it. I mean, it's not too much to handle. Oh, it's still building. Yeah, I'm fine. But do I throw this whole thing in there? No, I'm not gonna do that. However, I will throw some more of this in here. Oh, here's my other pepper. Whoa, other pepper. I think that's a bit spicy. Oh, that is a bit, oh, that is more than a bit spicy. I didn't eat a lot of it. I only got like 4 seeds. But Okay, so now that I have this marinade of doom, I'm probably gonna get another fish because this, it's still there. It's not enough. All right, my mom is growing a little bit impatient, but she has not made dinner yet, so. All right, here's number 2. I gotta do this fast because the other fish is waiting there. And it's a race against the clock to see who gets the fish first, my acid or the salmonella. Oh, whatever, I'm just gonna wash it bare hand. Okay, the fish is still quite cold, but I'm just gonna cut it up, as well as the other fish as well. I just used as well twice, that's crazy. Actually, I should probably cut along the tendons. Just checking to make sure I was actually recording. Alright, I'm gonna wash these for the final time. Yeah. I heard that you're not supposed to use, like, freshwater fish as your, like, raw fish stuff. However, I saw that they had tilapia, like, sushi. If I don't show up to school, I'm probably food poisoned. If after this, but yeah, wish me luck once I break apart some of these fish. Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to like cook these a little bit. First I'm gonna salt them, just to have them like, just for that extra layer of like protection you get from salt. But then also, I have my frying pan running in the background. That's about to be ready to cook these things a little bit. I'm just gonna fry the outside, probably. Yeah. It is probably pretty important to note that this method of cooking was not made in order to actually cook the fish, but rather to preserve them by the original creators of this. So that's another reason why I'm not feeling super safe. However, I did one time eat like 2 pounds of raw fish at some sushi restaurant, so I think I should be fine, right? And this was frozen. I'm just trying to reassure myself, honestly. This is frozen, even though it is not like, it is freshwater fish, I think. However, it was frozen. We bought it from Dylan, so it shouldn't be very bad. However, I don't think it was frozen at a very low temperature. And then I am about to sear like the outside of these, so this should be okay. I don't want it overly salty, so now that I've kind of like salted them, I'm gonna wash it. I know it seems kind of contradictory. This fish smells very earthy, and it just gives me like bad vibes. Oh, there's a fly. It gives me bad vibes. I'll set up my phone over here so you guys can watch me like sear the fish. I'm holding my phone in a cup because I don't really have a tripod, so you'll just have to deal with that. I think that's good. Oh, should I add oil? Nah. Alright, I've got some water and then chopsticks for the fish. I'll also get another bowl for when the fish is done. Alright, here goes nothing. Actually, if I sear the outside, I'm pretty sure it should cook the whole. Well, it probably won't cook the whole thing, but it at least makes it a little bit more safe. Alright, I realized I probably shouldn't have put water in there because the water kind of just dances on the top. I'm guessing it's not even like, it's probably not even boiling. But, okay. Uh-oh. I didn't realize it would stick. Well, I do now. Alright, I've kind of changed my mind. I'm only going to do this with the fat pieces because the thin pieces likely have been just all the back, wiped clean because of the freezing. However, they were chilling with the fat pieces, but if the fat pieces have bacteria inside, then I'll be okay because I'm not even cooking it. Whatever. But if they have bacteria outside, that's a problem because that will spread, right? However, the outside should have been completely frozen. Oh, what's that you say? You want a better view? Here. Oh! Alright, I try to put it like in the center so that I could kind of show you, but I'm just going to put it like this then. I'm actually cooking this Oh, wait, hang on. Where do I put my hand? Cooking this very similarly to how ceviche does. It gets the outside very well, usually. However, the inside still is usually going to be pretty raw looking. It's all raw, of course, but, raw looking. Alright, I think enough of the fish pieces have been properly dissuaded from giving me from giving me food poisoning. So I'm gonna just throw them in the acid now. Also, hang on. This probably isn't super cooked, and if these contain stuff, because they were part of the same fish, right? Or at least some of them were. If they're part of the same fish and they have bacteria, I'm gonna be dead anyways. Hang on. Even though I pseudo cooked some of them, so that cooking was probably unnecessary. Shit. There's the last pieces. And let me put this back into the cup. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna taste this actually. I'm gonna see how sour it is and how spicy it is since I put in the habanero. Oh, a little bit spicy. Oh, I'll just use the whole habanero, I guess. Actually, these seeds are looking kind of menacing. I'll stay away from them. Oh, wait. I'll try one of the... Is this a new one or an old one? How about this? Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's not overwhelmingly spicy, but like it is overwhelmingly spicy. If I did not have milk, I would not be able to be this calm right now. This is not even very calm. Don't mess with them. Don't mess with them habaneros. All right, so I kind of cleaned up during that time lapse, and I'm just gonna have this sit here for a little bit longer because I don't want it to become chalky, because apparently after like an hour it becomes chalky. Maybe like 20 to 30 minutes would be good. And I think I'm about to reach that mark. So yeah, another time lapse though. All right, my mom is chopping food in the background, so that's what that sound is. I think it's been enough time that this has cooked. Wait, cooked? Yeah, so I'm gonna try it now. Once again, I'm hoping that I don't get like every single disease known to man. I likely will though. All right. And I am not showing my face for this. Maybe I'll, hang on. Let me record myself eating, actually. Oh, I can't flip it. Okay. There. You saw me eating. I guess the star of the show. Yeah, the star of the show is definitely the fish. But there's also tomatoes, so. Wow. Tastes like tomatoes. I probably should have added more acidity into this. There's not enough lemons. Yeah, this is not acidic enough. Didn't really, it doesn't even look cooked. 对，可以吃. It doesn't look very cooked, but yeah. You 鱼的味道，我觉得。This definitely has a little bit of spice from the habaneros. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit just to let that spice disperse. Let me get a piece that I actually kind of cooked. Yeah, here's one. Yeah, I feel like that tastes a lot better and safer than the raw ones. All right, well, that's it for this. Yeah, bye.